welcome back, and welcome back. Gigi's in the kitchen again, making a bunch of yummy yum. Everybody, please like, subscribe. Feel free to share these videos, okay? Today we are going to be making my chicken Alfredo garlic bread. You got to have the 5-cheese bread. It just makes a difference, but if you don't have it, use what you have, okay? We're going to use some Italian seasoning. Italian dressing, some Italian seasoning, garlic salt, some Alfredo sauce. You can make it from scratch if you want to. We're going to need some Parmesan. That is chicken thighs. I've got 6 of them in there. Some Roman tomatoes that I gutted. I took the seed part of it out of it. That's bacon. Another thing that I do is that I do fry up some bacon, put it in the freezer. So that's why that looks a little different. And some green onions and some mozzarella cheese. Here is your shot of what we're going to need to make our yummy chicken Alfredo garlic bread. I'll be right back. All right, the very first thing you need to do is have that oven preheating to 400. We're going to put these in the oven for 5 minutes just to get things going. And in the meantime, we're going to start on something else, okay? All right, I'll be right back. All right, while that is going, I've got my chicken here in this bowl, and I'm just going to use this same bowl. And you need about, I would say, of the dressing, maybe 2 tablespoons. You don't need much, just a little bit, because we don't want to make this too salty. And then we want to do about a teaspoon or so of the garlic salt and the garlic seasoning, okay? Italian seasoning. And then we're just going to mix this all up. You don't need much. We don't want to drown it, okay? Because we are using Alfredo sauce, okay? But we do want to coat this. And you can also use those loaves. You don't have to use the individual pieces of bread like I did. I just find it easier than having to cut it. So you can absolutely do that. Okay? So we've got that all mixed up. We're just waiting that 5 minutes. And we've got about 2 minutes left. So when I get that out, we're going to start making this. This is so easy. A perfect snack, dinner, appetizer, anything you want it to be, okay? I'll be right back. All right, here we go. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put some of this Alfredo sauce on here. You don't want to drown it, but you definitely want some on there because it is Alfredo. Okay? So I'm going to put some on every single piece. Kind of spread it out a little bit. And like I said, this is really good snack to eat anytime. This is a great meal idea. You know, things made easy with Gigi. She likes to make things as simple as possible, okay? We don't need nothing difficult if we don't have to. And you can absolutely make your own Alfredo sauce. You don't have to use the jar like I am. I've showed you how to make that before in a previous video. But I have to say right now, finding half and half, not half and half, so heavy whipping cream is a real task. These stores, they need to get on their game. They charging us all this money. They need to get the stuff we need in the stores, right? I mean, mercy. It's kind of hard to find a lot of things right now. So you got to improvise. Yes, you do. You got to improvise. And we can do that. We can improvise. Absolutely, we can. Okay, so from here, we're not going to use any more of that Alfredo sauce, okay? So from here, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get some chicken on there. Cover it. Put as much as you want. I'm not going to put a thick layer on it first. I want to make sure every piece of the toast gets the chicken on there first. Okay? And like I said, this is really a simple little meal. I mean, it's perfect. I've been making this for my kids for years, and they love this stuff. But we adults love it too. Not just for kids. But it's a quick meal idea. A good way to stretch your chicken. You know, you don't have to put as much on here. You could use those 5 thighs and you can make something else. You know what I'm saying? When you got to stretch a meal, you got to stretch a meal. You got to do what you got to do. I think we've all done that at some point in time. So, but this is really a yummy idea. You should absolutely try it. Absolutely. Delicious. And look, I'm almost out of chicken. But when you made it a few times, you know how many you want to use. Now, I use chicken thighs. You can absolutely use chicken breast. You can make this with turkey. You can make this with anything you want. Your kitchen, your rules. I always say, your kitchen, your rules. Do what you want to do. I'm merely giving ideas. All right. So now that we've got that on there, so I'm going to go in with that bacon. I'm just going to sprinkle it all about. Put a few little pieces on throughout. If you don't like bacon, don't put it on. Okay? I tell you that all the time. If you see something you don't normally eat or something you don't, some people don't eat pork. That's fine. You don't have to. Okay? Take it off. Or should I say, don't even put it in. You don't even have to take it off. Just don't put it on there. And this is delicious. Look, just enough bacon. Boy, I'm telling you. And then we're going to go in. I'm going to use the mozzarella first. Put some mozzarella on here. It might get a little wild, but that's okay. And we're going to bake this in the oven for 10 minutes when we get done building everything on here, okay? We're going to put it in there for 10 minutes or until everything is good and golden brown. Because remember, everything is cooked. We're merely just melting the cheese. So you don't want to burn it. And this is definitely something you definitely want to watch, okay? Don't go and sit down and watch TV while this is cooking. You need to watch it. All right? Then we're going to go in with the tomatoes. Put as many or as little as you like on here, okay? And then we're going to finish it off with that Parmesan cheese. Look at that. And like I said, we're just merely going to melt this. This is so delicious. Once you try it, you'll be in love. Trust me when I say. And I'll use the rest of this container. All right. In the oven she goes. She's on 400 and she's going to go in there for about 10 minutes. You need to watch it. You're just letting the cheese melt, okay? I'll be back. There she is. Chicken Alfredo garlic bread. There she is. Look at that. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Things made easy with Gigi, all day, every day. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. Know that Gigi will see you next time. Bye-bye. And yes, that's sprinkled with a little bit of green onions. Bye-bye.